And just realized that speaking to a muted mic the entire time. But here we are. Kind of the idea is we will play first. Hand is perfectly acceptable. We will keep. Um, the idea is more so that I think having it's very similar to Dingo's list where he was playing 24 lands for Cauldron. Cauldron probably one of the most busted cards in the deck. Um, I think that being able to go or being basically I cut a land from his build to play 23 and cut the green Ozolith from his build, added two stirrings because I think that the Agatha's does what the green Ozolith does but better. Um, Inevitably, you're going to have a creature in the yard, and you will likely have it's it what I feel like it comes down to is free counters. Granted, that's a mana sink if you don't have much to do with your mana, but I think that if you're good about your resources, you probably have stuff to do with your mana, and you can find Agatha's off of stirrings, which you cannot do with the green Ozolith, which I think makes stirrings a better card altogether than the green like one stirrings versus one green Ozolith. I think that you're just better off with the extra stirrings as a whole. We'll start on Grove. We could have started on Beseju, but they mulligan to 5, and I'm wondering if this is Tron. And also semi rewarded. If this is Titan, oh, okay. Kind of thinking about, well, keeping two Besejus in this matchup seems advantageous. I think we're playing Pendelhaven. Probably going like Zabaz, hold up Beseju, or do I want to Beseju their Saga right now? Um, I think we're just playing Zabaz, holding up a Beseju activation, costing one less because Zabaz is a legendary creature. So Beseju costs one green. Um, I could okay. Not really significantly worth Besejuing the Saga at this moment because they're just gonna get a land off the Beseju, and then if they have a bounce land, they could just bounce the land to hand that they get from the Beseju. Now there is a thought to Besejuing this bounce land, and I think I will. I think we're just gonna Beseju the bounce land. They have to return, probably I'm guessing the forest that they get off of it to hand. They still have they get 2 mana instead of 3, so hopefully it keeps them down a land from playing like Dryad this turn. Yeah, they do bounce the forest. Another Zabaz. Um, Probably Ravager this turn. No, actually, second Zabaz attack for um 6. I think we'll do that. Attack for 6. Hold up the Beseju again. We're gonna keep this one. It's gonna give it 2 counters plus one from modular for its own ability and one from the hardened scales. So it should be a 6/6, which is awesome. I think we're kind of on the same thought process of if they play right now. I hope they float a mana, go get an amulet, play bounce land again, and I can just Beseju the bounce land again, which would be kind of backbreaking for them. I think bounce land. Forest. Okay, forest plus grazer. Oh, they're just gonna Beseju my own. Okay. Um. Yeah, that works for them. But also, I'm not completely upset by that. Stinks, but I get to play like Ravager. They don't. They theoretically then do not have a bounce land. Um, So I'm going to play Ravager, Grove. If they didn't have Bounce Land last turn, I could maybe fade Bounce Land for one turn. And even if they Bounce Land right now, they get 2/4, they have 5 without an extra land drop. Hang on, I have a phone call I have to mute real quick. Okay, we're back. So I'm debating on I could just play the Boseiju. I think this is going to be enough, so we can pump Ballista up to 4. Play Boseiju, play Shadow Spear, give this 4. Counters when we sack Shadow Spear. Always do your math first, which is, what sometimes takes a while. But so this is going to be 4, this will be 4. It's going to give... I'm just not playing around Dismember main board. And not going to play around second Boseiju, I don't think. Well, I guess I can. I think I do have the... maybe I shouldn't have done that. Probably should have just pumped Ballista. I'm going to give this 5. We're just going to attack. See if they are so inclined. They're not inclined to do anything about that. So I think, yeah, we'll let it ride. We'll hold up our Boseiju. I think, they have to top deck a bounce land. I get to Boseiju the bounce land, and they have to return a land to their hand. So I think we're okay here. Gotta send this out. Let's see. There we go to that. There we go. Alright, they play... Yeah, so land Dryad bounce land is something they could have. I thought of this, but I'm still not overly worried about this, honestly. So they don't have another land in hand then if they didn't even play a land. We can go... They're prized into chump blocking. I think we're gonna just Stirrings, because that would be 4 with 2 damage on it. Deal them 4. Kill them in upkeep. I mean, I think just finding any artifact is gonna be fine. Hangerback is a good one. I don't see how. Yeah, okay. They see the writing on the wall. See what we're going to do against Titan. Winning game 1 against Titan, pretty huge. Gives us way better chance in sideboarded matchups. A little handy dandy. Sideboard guide. And then we're gonna do like pick your poison seems good. Might. Don't have damping sphere, which would be kind of nice. One chalice. Could bring in one chalice just for a 0-drop so they can't pact. It's probably fine. I like dismember sometimes for Dryad, but I guess I can make them sack an enchantment with pick your poison. Okay. Do I want the chalice? That's the real question. If I'm gonna be sideboarding in the chalice or not. I go down 1 stirrings. I think that's fine. Damping sphere would be pretty decent to have in the Titan matchup. Maybe I should rework the sideboard a little bit to make, Titan a little bit better. Oh. Kind of like this hand is kind of slow. But I think we can maybe top deck. If we top deck a Ballista, this hand could get kind of nutty. And we could theoretically kind of win out of nowhere. But there's a good chance this hand could not be good enough. A very good chance. Turn 1 Grazer. Less scary than turn 1 Saga Amulet. Oh, they just have it. Okay. I stand corrected. We will go turn 1 Scales. We're just going to yield. They could go pretty crazy this turn if they have Dryad and or another Grazer. So that's their second land drop this turn. So they bounce the Vestige. Or maybe that's their only bounce land. Another Dryad. Okay. Well. We pray. They're sending me a message. Good for you, opponent. So now we're praying. Oh, wait. We know their hand. Their hand is bounce land. So we just have to fade top decks. Not the easiest thing to do, but, we're going to do our best at fading top decks here. Probably want them to just top deck bounce lands and not packs or Titans, but they have 8 packs and Titans. Okay, so their top deck was a Gardens. They're going to hit me for 4, presumably. Okay. Man, I would, Ballista would be something to behold here, deck. So I think we're just going, like, Drum. We're just going to make our patchwork as big as possible. Drum, Cauldron, and we're just racing, I think. I'm gonna swing. I'm not holding back. I want to deal as much damage as possible this turn. They're probably not gonna block, I wouldn't think. Yeah, not this turn anyway. We need to fade one more turn. Just draw a bounce land, I guess. I'm hoping they do. And not draw a Titan. I think that's the bounce land we knew about already. So they presumably drew another bounce land if they just want this bounce land on the battlefield. That's my read there. We're going to take another 4. Yeah, they're thinking about it, because if I have a Ballista in hand, they could theoretically die. Yeah. Top deck Ballista, please. Deck. Wow. Called shot. Love to see it. Now, how can we win? Let's think about this for a second, Ted. I think I'm getting Zabaz. I'm just gonna blow Zabaz up to itself. And I think we're just maximizing our counters this turn by just tapping for a land. We don't care about any of this, I don't think, except for Zabaz just maximizing our counters. Land. I could theoretically play Second Cauldron. I think I'm doing that. So I can play... I think this is enough. Well, I can play... Second Cauldron just to get 2 more counters on this. They can block Ink Moth even if I did this, so I think we're going to go... Yeah. Just play the Cauldron, sack a Cauldron. We're going to... Yeah, we got it. I'm just doing math in my head right now. Concerned that yes, they're probably going to concede here. I guess could they have... I don't think they would have kept Boseiju in hand. Yeah, they see the writing on the wall. I was thinking if I should just ping this twice and then Cauldron it, or if I should attack first, which I think I should attack first and make them chump, and then do the Walking Ballista underneath the Cauldron. Okay, that was a quick 2-0. That was nice. First round Titan and a quick 2-0 feels good. Let's see, what would I take out for Damping Sphere? I feel like I have one of the Pick Your Poisons. It could be a Damping Sphere, but I like having 3 of them. Could maybe get rid of either Tormod's Crypt or Soul Guide Lantern. Maybe it's Crypt. Just take the Crypt out. Yeah, Tormod's Crypt could be Damping Sphere. Kind of have it in for Living End. This hand looks fine. We'll keep. We're on the draw. See what they want to do on turn 1. Temple Garden Crashing Footfalls. Well, I think we go turn 1 Stirrings, and we're going to look for something, and I think that something is a land versus Patchwork. Is it a Saga? Or is it Patchy? I think those are the 2 cards I'm looking at. I really want to curve out, but Patchwork I think is enough in this can be enough in this matchup and a headache for them that I want that. I just really need to draw like a land. Being on the play would have been better, but you know. Are they gonna ice my land? Probably. Yeah. Okay. Well, we do have a drum. I guess we're playing drum. Because if we don't draw land next turn, we want to be able to go like patchwork. They just gonna shardless agent here, probably. Yep. Okay. See what they've got here. One force. I'm wondering if they have a force in hand. So this is Leyline Rhinos. Okay. And they have, I'm guessing, did they not have Sign of Draco in this list? I'm not sure. Well, let's think here. Because I think it's going to have to be like take 10, but go like patchwork, stirrings, tap the patchwork. Probably just going to go like, yeah, patchwork, stirrings, find a land. Saga is probably the best land to find there. Cast Jar and Needle. Naming probably Boseiju. I saw Boseiju, I think. No. Maybe they can't play Boseiju. They have Leyline Binding. That's gonna really hurt. It's still Boseiju in my book, game 1. The alternative is like I think this has one more turn, right? Yeah. That's coming down next turn. They feasibly have another set of rhinos coming. And we probably are just on the draw and can't get out of this. Maybe if they have nothing and we draw a scales off the top, there's a chance we could win. And if they have no Leyline Binding. They did have Boseiju. Look at that. That's a feel-good moment right there. We'll take 10, baby. So they have 1,000,000 mana up. Maybe they're just going to tap down my patchwork and then just, attack me for 10. Oh, and drew the scales. Holy shit. Okay. Shot called. Can we give this thing? So we're going to give it 2, 4, 6, 8. It's going to have 10 counters on it. Force them to interact with the patchwork. Interesting. Is there ever a world where, well, I guess we can go. We don't have the 5th land to go like Scales, Cauldron, Ballista, Walker, like, or play Ballista, get 2 extra counters. I think we got to try and win this turn. I don't think they probably have Violent Outburst up. And am I even beating Violent Outburst? I don't think so. I'm just thinking of what I can play around. See if they counter this or not. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Giving it Ballista's ability is 10. 10 counters. I mean, are we ever... So let's say they just Violent Outburst. They Violent Outburst. They're going to double block, but they can't profitably kill my Patchwork at least. I mean, I guess that's something. Or yeah, it'll be a 10, but it'll have 10 counters, so it'll be an 11-11. And there's the binding, okay. That was the concern, that they had something for my Patchy. Oh, Patchy boy. I think this is concession time, yeah. Okay. Oh, on the play, man. Oh, if we were on the play that game, that'd be kind of nuts. See what the sideboard guide has to say about this. 3 hangerbacks. It's just Jailer Ring Chalice. Now, do I want to take out 1 Stirrings? Probably just 1 Stirrings. This is fine. Alright. We will be on the play this game. We'll keep. We've got, we've got scales plus creatures plus interaction, so... Now, the question is, do we play Chalice turn 1 to not let them top deck a Force? I think we are. And if they Force of Vigor my Chalice plus Scales, just kind of have to deal with that one, I think. So they don't. Doesn't seem like they probably have it then. Saga. No. Ravager. You're up, opponent. They didn't have a binding either, or they will probably have a binding after this, but they didn't have a Leyline, the Guild Pact Leyline, the new one. So, well, they don't have whites. They do have Boseiju for that. Okay. Interesting. They didn't Boseiju my Chalice. So they're just more worried about... So maybe they have a slower hand. Or they can, like, Leyline Binding my Chalice next turn or something. Ooh, Jailer's another good one. We're just getting in with Ravager. And I think we're, see if they have Subtlety or something. No. Okay. This is kind of the start we need to beat Rhinos. And I'm wondering, so this looks like Violent Outburst mana. They also have Leyline Binding up, right? Ooh, Cauldron. Let's see. Island, swamp, mountain, forest, plains. Yep. So they have 1 mana binding up. Let's see. Can we kill them? Well, they can't binding plus outburst. Do we just cauldron? Maybe we just cauldron right now. If we go cauldron, we can't really. Because I don't want to sack. Oh no, they can't. Oh god, so they can't outburst. I'm missing my own cards here. So if they can't outburst, then they can only like binding one thing. Maybe it's Cauldron Ballista for 0. Can we win this turn that way? Let's see if they do it right now. If they were to, well, then they could ice my jailer. Let's just maybe we're just gonna. I don't think we're gonna give them a ton of time. I don't care. That's perfectly acceptable. Wonder if they'll subtlety this to make me put it on the top or bottom. Now there's the binding. What are you taking? My Ravager? Oh, my Cauldron. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I just want to, like... Can I win? No? Probably not. Two... I could make a large Soulless Jailer or Ravager, but... I don't think we're getting Cauldron back from under that, so... I think we just sacrifice it and get the value out of it. Sad that, you know, our Ballista dies for nothing, but... Wow. So they have 2 cards, 2 lands. Okay. Put Shardless Agent on top or on the graveyard, which means they probably have Outburst or another binding. Another Cauldron. Fuck. They have to force this. They can't, so I attack. They Violent Outburst. It does nothing because I have these 2 on the field, so I attack with both. Go for a win. Because they can only binding one thing. Yep. I think it's just a staring contest right now with this, them probably having a binding and not being able to use it right now. Which means the turn before, I should have Ballista'd before playing the Cauldron. Let's see what they want to do here. Okay, so they have Hardcast Subtlety. And they have a binding up. So I activate Cauldron on Ballista right now. Well, I think they have to just chump block this Ravager anyway. Yeah, I don't think I need the Ravager, honestly. Oh, can I just win here? So they have to block here. Sacrifice this. Chalice. This becomes 6. So they have a binding. So they can never binding. Because right now I can give... Oh, well, I can give 4. This would be 6. Give this 7. Put them to 1. Right? Maybe I just give this 5, put him to 3? No. No. Oh, there we go. That's a good draw. So I think we just, yeah, Ballista for 2, which gives me a 3/3 Ballista. They have to have something for this. Maybe another subtlety. Okay. Alright, well. 2 locked pieces, Cauldron. Somewhat of a misplay when I played the Ballista after playing the Cauldron. Should have played Ballista first, put it in the yard. Because then that would have forced them to have a Force of Negation. Alright. See what we can do on the draw. This land has no hate pieces. It does have Shadow Spear. We're going to keep this hand. This... On the back of, I hope, Patchwork plus Shadow Spear can at least block/race. Block or race a, yeah, there's the ley line. So there. Bindings are online. Although Boseiju can deal with that to some degree. I think I'm getting a Ballista here. Kind of just gotta go in on Patchwork, I think. Yeah, there's the Sign of Draco. Ooh, the One Ring. They're going to get to binding this next turn, which kind of blows, but it is what it is. The Scion's going to be a beefy boy. I can't block. I've got to hope that I probably have to interact with this this ley line of the Guild Pact if I'm going to have a chance at winning, which means I probably have to Besage You plus play Shadow Spear. Do I Besage You now? Probably has to just, I probably just have to Besage You this right now. They can still Binding my Patchwork, unfortunately. But I don't think I'm winning a different way. They get to get a land, which stinks for me, but is what it is. Probably grab Triome, I would think. No, just a basic island. They get perfect mana. Semi-perfect. They're thinking about this top card. They want it. Okay. I mean, can't block that. What am I hoping for? I mean, Force of Vigor. That is a fucking beating. Do I save my Shadow Spear? Probably have to. If I'm going to have any, like, chance at racing. I mean, oh. And that, like, I needed a land. I can go, I just have to equip and attack for 4, I think, and just, like, keep their onslaught at bay. If I can draw 1 land, if they have no binding, I draw 1 land, there's Dismember. Fuck me. Okay. This is probably it. But the thought was maybe like land. Oof. Can I even afford to not have this be, or can I afford to have this be Saga? Probably not, because they've got interaction in hand. I just go, it's going to be on 1, I go to 8, it goes to 2, I go to 4, and then it pops off, and I hope that I can, like, top deck something big. Or do I have to just play, like, Scales Cauldron this turn, and then just play creature next turn that I hopefully draw? Or land? Yeah, I don't think this would be a Blink Moth otherwise, which I don't think would help me tremendously here. I don't think I can copy Urza's Saga, although I would love to. I think I just have to be mana efficient. And hope that I can, like, draw a creature and or land. Oh, Jesus. Fuck me. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take anything underneath it. Land. There's a land. Well, there's, like, there's one way to get out of this, kind of. Not really. I mean, I have to, like, I take 1 down to 7. They binding my ring. Okay. I mean, This is probably as good as this gets, I suppose. I need to top deck like Cauldron. They probably have Subtlety in hand. Is that what you have? Oh, they're just... Okay. Well, that was good for them to curve out. Or to fade that draw. Oh my god. Opponent! Why must you do this to me? I mean, if I draw scales, can I win? Cauldron is probably like my one out here. Cauldron. Oh my god. Shot called. Called shot. Shot called. Alright, can't play around anything. I'm dead this turn. This next turn. I have to... hope that they have nothing. It's just a land in hand. Can I do 13? I don't even know if I can do 13, but maybe I can deal with the Scion. If I go Cauldron, Ballista for 1. I'm not beating anything, right? If they have anything. Well, I guess theoretically I could like... I need to go... Well, no, Ballista for 1 is like still something. It's worth a counter. Don't do it, opponent. Oh, was that the cheese? Dude, are you about to cheese and mustard me, bruh? Don't have the binding. You can't float it, unfloat it, and then play it. Can't play with me like that, opponent. Fuck. Ah. Take the Cauldron. I will not be able to live. Oh, wait. I can live? Kind of? Ravager. I can at least, like, sack this to Ravager. Binding gets nothing. Ballista for a counter. Attack for 7. Kill their Scion. And I think that... What's better? Do I just have to, like, trade here, leave myself with a 4/4 Ballista? Or 4/4 Patchwork? Or a 1/1 Ballista? If I... 4 counters here, give this 5 counters, kill Scion. This is a 1/1. I can make it a 2/2. And if I top deck a Scales, I can pump it for the win. Versus I attack for 4, they're still at 2. I think having a Because even if I draw an artifact, any artifact, this is only 5 next turn. So I think it's this. Yes, I want to sacrifice it to itself. Give it to Ballista. Yeah, okay. And I just have to, like... I don't see any reason to wait on this. They could have some interaction for it. Well... Top deck a land, opponent, please. Scales off the top. One time. Called shot. Oh, another Ballista. One. That's 2 counters. Okay. Just gonna attack. Do I give this 2? Or... I think we're... Four. Top deck another land, opponent. Well, there's the Rhinos, so hopefully if they have nothing, I can win. Top decking a Shardless Agent. They do have Tishanas in their deck, which I did glimpse that. So let's see, can I play around that? Not really. I'd have to like top deck a Scales, I think. Well, land would give me a drum. That's mana neutral. It doesn't work. So I just have to hope they don't have Tidebinder. I mean, they would have played Tidebinder last turn, right? They wouldn't have let me pump this. So I think this is just it. Maybe if it's subtlety, they can't subtlety. Oh my god, guys. Scales can get there, people. Scales can get there. GG's, opponent. That was fun. Titan and Rainbow Rhinos down. So, you know, had to have some called shots in the last game. What did we top deck? Oh, the Cauldron. And then being able to pump our Ballista. That was pretty awesome. On the draw with the Caverns. Hand's kind of mediocre, but I'm still going to keep. They showed us Gigantha. So that's Zoo, Death Shadow, Prowess, Tron. I think I'll keep this against most of those matchups. Oh, shit. This again. Alright, so they have Leyline. What am I getting rid of? Maybe just the drum. Turn 1, I can go Stirrings plus Sabaz. Play. Yeah. I just want the land. The Muffin Man. Okay. Saga is like pretty good to have here, I think. Do I want to Stirrings or just Hangerback? I don't think we're playing Hangerback yet. What's Stirrings? Ravager Deeps. Probably is Ravager or Ballista. Let's take Ravager since we have Hangerback Walker. If they're going to trample, that's going to really hurt. Let's just take Ravager. See if they binding my Zibzab. Or if they just play the... Yeah, Scion. He gets to trample over, so is it really... Right, they have trample. Yeah, trample, so we're not even gonna... Not gonna block. Well, I could... No, he has first strike, so no, we're not blocking. Sorry, opponent, not blocking. Another Zibzab. Well, they probably don't play Zabaz. What do I need here? They do play Zabaz. Oh, it gets all the abilities. That's right. Okay. And we found our Ballista anyway. Probably just playing the other Saga, as we're about to get run over real fast here. Saga, Walker. Well, hang on. I can play Ballista. Make my Ballista a 2-2 and at least ping Ragavan. Take 5. I think that's okay. Do I do this now while they're tapped out of Leyline Binding? Like, give this an extra one? Probably. Let's just do it now. Alright. I was thinking I could block Zabaz for Zabaz. Just ping Ragavan, but I think that the potential of them just having Leyline Binding on my Walking Ballista when they go to put the modular counter on it is just probably game ending. They swing out. Oh, they're leaving back Zabaz. Yeah. We're gonna not block. We're just gonna... Nope. Oh, it's got hexproof. What am I doing? I should read the card. Oh. That would have been a top deck. They can play that. Unfortunately. Because everything is all colors, which means their lands are the requisite colors. So I have to... I can't even hexproof kill this? Shit. Or I can't even kill that. They put Jiggy J in hand. And I drew the Ozolith. That's what I wanted to get. Fuck. Alright. What are we getting then? Shadow Spear? We can't really race too well. Zabaz, we're just going to get hopefully a ton of counters on our Hangerback Walker and pop it. Or Pithing Needle Beseiju? I don't think so. I think we're just getting Zabaz, unfortunately. It's like not what we want to be doing. We have 4. Do I just... Is it just like 1-1 Ravager, 1-1 Hangerback, hold the Ozolith in hand and pray for 1 turn? That they don't have a binding? I mean, maybe. Just be mana efficient this turn. Maybe I could make a construct token, try to block Ragavan at least, take 4. I don't think that's a winning line. We're just gonna go Ravager, Walker. They have Subtlety, maybe? They are at 28. Man, if we were able to top deck that scale, that hardened scales that Ragavan took, yeah, so now they're just sitting back. I think we have to just take 4 and hope that we can, like, pop off with this Saga. Because I don't think that we're, like... And, you know, pray there's nothing in their hand. I don't know what to do about that. We probably are quite lost this game, but... Oh, Tribal Flames, okay. Do you just have 2 Tribal Flames? Or Bolt? Tribal Flames means they're probably not Cascade, right? Because they don't want to Cascade into that. Or I guess they could just Cascade into that. Yeah, okay. Alright, how do we sideboard last game? It's like, treat this as, well, it's not like quite Rhinos. It's more like, yeah, Domain Zoo, probably. It's like a Zoo deck with Ragavan. Oh, yeah, they have Ragavan. What am I thinking? They don't have Cascaders if they have Ragavan. Stirrings out. Is this where we want to be? And maybe just like take out the second Stirrings. And just go like this. I think this is okay. Pick Your Poison deals with Scion pretty regularly, I think. This is not a keep. This is a mulligan. We don't have green mana. This hand is like so-so. There's no scales. It has Patchwork. What would I put back? Ravager? Like... Oh. This hand is like turn 1 Zaboss, turn 2 Patchwork, turn 3 Ravager. Pray I don't die. I mean, if they go like Leyline, Ragavan, Scion, this hand just doesn't do it. I'm gonna mulligan. This hand is better. It's not terrific, but I think it's better. Can interact at least. We keep and we put back Drum, Hangerback Walker, and pray that we get carried by, you know, we get carried by Patchy into Soul Cauldron. So they don't have a Leyline, so they don't get a Hexproof Scion, thank goodness. Well. They get a domain card, probably. Triome. Yeah. Sacred Foundry puts domain online. Okay. So this means their bindings cost 2. Scales. Oof. Scales into Ozolith is, you know, maybe something that we could run with, per se. I think I just have to be the aggro deck here. I can't play around too much. They have too many cards in hand. If they just curve out, I don't think I win. Sick Draw being, Ballista. Ballista for 0, Cauldron, get it? So they theoretically can take my Patchwork now. Yeah, there's the Sacred Foundry. Do you have 2 bindings? That would be backbreaking. If they just go like binding my Patchy and my Ozolith. Or they can't bind both, but they could bind these two. Oh, just Wear Tear. Yeah, well, that was also backbreaking. So there's Inky. So I just kind of, I don't know. It's like Ballista, Dodge, Binding. Binding. Oh, just Tribal Flames on it? Okay. I mean, it's not great by any means, but it'll takes up their turn. Maybe they have Force of Vigor too to like, back up their draw. I think I need like, yeah, not that. This also kind of stinks because it's like they're at 9 and I'm going to have to deal them 10 in fact. Nacatl, okay. Well, as it stands, they can't binding my Ink Moth. See what they want to do. Wear Tear, Bolt. Yes, that's, that happens. Don't bind me, bruh. I mean, yeah, kind of just can't play around it. Like I said, we're on a mulligan to Oblivion, so I think we just have to be the fast aggro deck, kill them quick, and you just can't play around it. I don't think play around very much in these spots. Wear Tear again? No. Oh, actually, factually casting the Leyline. God damn it. Yeah, they're just content to chill on defense, which is not good for me. If they play a Scion, do I dismember the Wild Nacatl? It's probably... Oh. Yeah, that's a good one against me. Kind of. Bye-bye, Urza Saga. What do I need in this spot? Jiggy J. Well, I have a dismember for that Jiggy J, thank goodness. I don't know. I'm just eating their cards. I don't have a super good reason to not. I don't have a good reason to do it. Well, there's Ballista. So Ballista makes this a 2. I mean, like I said, can't play around too much. Think we just go like ping it, or I could just dismember this and get in. Do I have to save dismember for Gigantha? I don't think so. So dismember. I don't think I can win this turn. Ping them down to 7. This becomes a 3 with 2 counters on it. I mean, I don't have another great line here. Maybe maybe I should have done this on instep to try to draw this. Maybe that was like my one out. Because this would have been 3 power right now, 4 attacking them down. Yep. That was the line. Now it's like Ravager or Zabaz maybe. And they have to have nothing again. There's the binding. I would imagine they're taking my Cauldron. No, they're taking my Patchy, which is odd. 1, 2. They have 2 mana up. Put them to 2. I mean, I don't have a great follow-up here, but it is what it is. I need a creature. That is a creature with counters. And there is one in the yard, thank goodness. So. Well, that was the mulligan to 5. Wait, I don't get anything because I don't have any. Alright. Now I gotta do it on the draw. Is this what we want? I think so. Welding Jar doesn't do a whole lot, but it does. They just have a lot of exile effects, but I can, like, block something. Is that even helpful? It makes Patchwork bigger. I guess that's where it kind of shines in this matchup, maybe. Maybe I bring in a Haywire Mite for their ley lines. Haywire Mite over 1 Welding Jar seems okay. Yeah. Deck's been feeling pretty good so far. I'm happy with it. I think that it's, a normal scales list is, just scales doing what we want it to do, but, it's fun. One lander, triples a Boz. Opponents, are they gonna mulligan? I don't think this is a keep. They keep 7 cards. I go turn 1. Scales. This just is too meager of a draw, I think. I mean, I could have a huge Zabaz, but they can just binding it, and then I am toast. Gemstones, pick your poison. Haywire Mite, this is a keep. It's like a mulligan to 5. What am I putting back? Probably second Zabaz. And then Gemstone, Exile. Oh. What do I put back? I want to pick your poison. I can make them sacrifice the Guild Pact or a Scion. Let's see, turn 1 I'm going Zabaz. I think I'm just putting back Drum. Like these two I think are going away. And I'm keeping those. No, wait, cancel. I'll put the Springleaf Drum back in my deck just in case. Okay. Zabaz. So they have no Guild Pact. They did hardcast it last game. Do I slow play this? Do I just play Ravager? No, I don't think so. I think we can just play Zabaz, and seemingly they're going to probably fetch a Triome, I would think. Ooh, Cursed Totem. Well, opponent, I hope you kept the hand on the back of that Cursed Totem, because you're not going to have it for very long, dude. Do I just have to play out the Haywire Might? Or do I hold it? It's 2 mana. I don't think I have the luxury right now of just holding it, because I've got 2/2 drops in my hand. I'm going to have to, like, again, I'm on a mulligan essentially to 5. I have to not play around too much. Yeah, Tribal Flames, that, okay. Please have 2 lands, opponent. They did keep it on the back of the it looks like, anyway, they kept that hand on the back of the Cursed Totem. Please don't draw lands, because right now they're, I think it's 2 mana for, that's a good one though. I need like a Scales really bad, I think. Nexus is okay. Two Ballista. I could just redraw here. They probably have interaction. They just wanted to get their, like, creature down. I mean, is it worth... Am I, like, going in on Inkmoth here? Is there any way... I don't think... Unless I get a Cauldron. But even so, I don't think I can, like... Inkmoth kill. Maybe it's worthwhile just to play a 1/1. One Ballista. Hold up a redraw. I just have to hope they're, continue to be choked on lands, I think. Truly. Because I don't think I'm winning a different way. If I top deck Scales, can I win? I don't... maybe they have Force of Vigor. That would kind of... Well, this attack is... feels bold, but I don't know. they're not. Maybe they feel like they're the aggressor now because they're choked on lands. But if they have like Force of Vigor, Alpine Moon for what? I think I'm redrawing now. They probably name my Inkmoth anyway, but I don't want to give them the opportunity to uh, name my Horizon Canopy, and I'm just stuck on lands. Inkmoth. Okay, so they're a little bit choked. Scales? No? Okay. I will take that. Two Walker. This is a lot of. Do I just go in on the win? They don't have up. Do I play around Force of Vigor? Probably not. Not with like. So I attack for 3. No, I don't think I'm playing around for Force of Vigor. Or I think I am playing around Force of Vigor. Because they probably like. They need to kill Ballista, but also Hangerback poses a decent sized threat. Tribal Flames me. What? They've got to have Force of Vigor. Scales would be good. Another Zabaz is not bad. Another Zabaz is pretty good, actually. I can make this will be 3 counters on my Ballista, or do I put 3 counters on my Hangerback Walker, or 2 counters up more on my Hangerback Walker? I'm keeping this one modular. I think this will force it. I hope. Maybe not. We'll see. Nope. Okay. I could sack Zabaz. And let's see, I sack Zabaz. I attack. Just see what they do. Hangerback can go to 4. That's 5 counters itself. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I think I can attack with everything but Hangerback. See what they do. They probably try to kill my Ballista. Okay, so sacrifice this. Modular here. Okay. Three 1/1s. 3. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But what will you target? Ballista. Oh, I'm just thinking about this. Oh, okay. Wins the match. Thank goodness. What was our next draw? Oh, Ballista. Wonderful. Wow, 3-0. Those are some good matches. So that was like Rainbow Zoo. So we played what? Titan, Rainbow Rhinos, Rainbow Zoo. Man, 3-0. Let's go. Do it to it. All right. Come on. Oh, that game was tense. I valued the I wasn't really talking through my lines. I was more so just tensed and focused, but I valued the counter on the so I pumped Ballista there to ping them once because I didn't have anything else to do with my mana, and then thought about not attacking with Hangerback just to make 4 tokens, which wasn't the worst play. I was just trying to play around Force of Vigor as best as possible, and I felt that that was pinging the them once, put them to 9, and having 2 3/3s, so that way they'd have to deal with both as I put them to 3, and if they killed the Hangerback would have also produced 3 Thopters, so if they had like Force of Vigor on my end step or even on my next upkeep, that would have been like the best way, but I could have made a lot of Thopters and made 1 Thopter a 4/4. This hand is probably not a keep. I just think we have better things to do. We're on the play as well. I feel like we have, well, this hand is fine. Probably just put back 1 Welding Jar. That seems fine. Would like, maybe one of these lands is a Scales, and can't always have it all, I suppose. Alright, opponent decides to keep. We're going to keep this hand. We'll put a jar back. I'm going to hold the jar just in case we draw a turn 2 Patchwork. I know I could maybe save my Zabaz from a spell, but We have Cauldron kind of to reuse Zabaz if that's the case. Immediate fetch. What are we up against? Yogg, it looks like. So, we're going to go Saga. I think we're just going to get down a Cauldron. And I think we're still holding. Not many destroy effects I am worried about. They go turn 2 Grist. Kind of stinks, but is what it is. Oh, maybe not Yogg? It's just going to be... Oh, Ren. No. Okay, not Yogg. Ping my Zibzab. Feel bad about it, but also probably get to... I think kill the Ren, hopefully. Another Cauldron is like... Not the greatest, but... Do I want to make a Saga token or kill the Ren? I think I'm going to kill the Ren. I think there's some value in this. Doing this now. We're going to play this just for some reason they have a Destroy Artifact card in their main deck. I don't think that would be the case, but oh, this is just 4-color Omnath. Okay. Well, Ravager, Ballista, all good draws to try and maybe... Well, Stirrings can be helpful. I don't think we're making a token. I think we gotta bop them as fast as possible. Is that like... Get Zabaz, animate Inkmoth, pop my own Zabaz, give Inkmoth another one counter. They may have Solitude in hand, which would, you know, unravel my plan here, but maybe it's Ozlith. Just keep my counters around. They probably have Prismatic Ending, but I think that this might be better in the long run. See what we find off this. There's our Ballista. Another Saga. Probably just going to take the Ballista. There's no creatures in the yard, so I guess I'm just going to play the Ballista for 0. Animate my Inkmoth. Pray they don't have Solitude. I think our way to this matchup is going to be to, again, win quickly. There's a Ren. Maybe they need the fetch land. Yeah, we're not... Their life total is kind of inconsequential at this point. We're really hoping that we can just probably fade the top deck Solitude. Do they play Boseiju? Maybe they have Boseiju. What's up, Jules? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. They have 6 mana currently. See what they got here. Maybe the One Ring. I'm doing alright. Having a good day. Yeah, there's the prismatic ending on my Cauldron. Okay. Well, I've got another one of those. I'm doing well today. My day off, so we're just chilling. Oh, pending. My Ozlith also feels bad. You up to anything fun today? So maybe they also feel like they have to get out quickly. Nah. Yeah, I hear ya. So I think it's Inky time. We're just gonna have to ignore Ren. I don't even know what it is, honestly. Um, it was a gift, so I'm honestly not sure. See what they got in hand. Oh, the game's a lot of fun. Magic is very in depth. When people ask me about it, I equate it to a mixture of kind of what is it, like poker with, or like Texas Hold'em, where you have some element of, what's it called, variance. So there's a variance to it, with like poker is, or Texas Hold'em at least, when you're betting against, what they're gonna turn over, and then ultimately the strategy also of something like chess, where um, chess is, all the cards are up, if you will. Variance, like, there's not a, yeah, we're not blocking here. Variance, like, there's things that can happen differently, different outcomes. So I think we're just in on this, and we have to hope that it's going to be good enough. We do, however, get to play the Zabaz. Keep this one. Zabaz counters here. And see, they probably have... Do you have Hardcast Solitude? You're going to gain 4 life. Yep, Hardcast Solitude. That's a punch in the gut right there. So I wonder if they had the Solitude the whole time or not. I'm not sure. This matchup is very difficult. Yeah, we're gonna go to game 2. I pretty much play this game. It's all my schedule and time and my life allow for as this, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the strategy versus the variant, the unforeseen outcomes of the game, plus the strategy and working around that it allows for. So let's see, we're gonna take out, welding jar is kind of not great. Not a Shadow Spear matchup. Port down a Cauldron. Might. Maybe a Pick Your Poison and the One Ring to hopefully grind out. Maybe Pick Your Poison could be. I mean, if I'm making them sacrifice an artifact or a. Oh, graphics card. You're asking the hard questions. I run off a laptop, honestly. We're just going to keep this hand on the back of hopefully the ring. I think it's like an NVIDIA, but I don't know the subtype of it. I just run off my laptop. No, I'm not a tech guy. Yeah, it's really a laptop. I'm not. No, I'm not a tech guy. I definitely do not. Don't do that. Yeah, NVIDIA is a great company. They do. They have a lot of great tech. Um, I think you know, at least for what I'm using it for, it's pretty good, and I like it. So thank you. I kind of just watched a bunch of YouTube videos and stuff like that on how to set up and optimize things the best, and I think it's working out. So I don't have a stream schedule. My life is varies week by week. I don't. I don't. My hours are very odd. I'll say, in my job. So I don't have a set stream schedule. That's why I don't have one posted. I mean, I might stream 2 times a week, 4 times not four, but 2 times a week. I may not stream for an entire week too. So, well, that's kind of good. I think we're just in on this. There's not much we're gonna do. I wish I had a saga. Yeah, background's kind of like I don't have, like I said, I have a alternative job, and this is ultimately just a hobby. It's not part of that, so I don't have time for all the other additives that a lot of streamers like to do and get. So it's okay with me though. This is, like I said, it's just a hobby. It's just for fun. It's not like an income stream or anything like that for me. It's really just to put some magic content out into the world. Yeah, affiliate. You know, kind of a dream, but like I said, this is just for funsies. I'm an ER provider. That's what I do for my life. So it's interesting, has its moments, but what are they holding up? Anything fun? Let's see. I think I am just gonna stirrings first. Maybe hit a saga. Maybe not. Another patchwork seems pretty good. I think patchwork is a way I can potentially run away with the game, so we'll go with it. They keep a very slow hand, or do they they have solitude here maybe? Solitude my one patchwork. Oh nice. You're a creator as well. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm okay. It's like I said, I do appreciate the offer sincerely. It's more of this is just hobby for fun. It's not a income. I can't really spend money on it. Like I said, the webcam and uh, everything else was just they were like birthday Christmas gifts kind of things. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Figured. Solitude or force of vigor. Well, I guess we're going on that. Yes. Hopefully the ring will rebuild us. There's some merit to playing the ring first to get an extra counter on patchwork, but I'm wondering if they're going to Solitude. What did they pitch? Omnath. Om nom nom nom. Okay. Opponents in the tank. Maybe they're thinking about if they should, like, get rid of the patchworks. It's going to be a pain in the future as well. Yeah, we'll go to combat and just... Will opponent take 2? Yes, they will. I don't know if they have any exile-based removal, but we'll see what they do have. Alright, Ravager's good. The hand's looking pretty good. Get to rebuild after their Force of Vigor. So, Omnath, or yeah, their own One Ring. Okay. You know, Scales would be good. I got like Land Cauldron. That'd be great. There's my land. How about Scales, Cauldron? Got most of what I wanted, so there's something to be said for that. Can I Ballista Cauldron them? I don't think so. I can go Cauldron, Ballista, 1, 2, put 2 more counters on that. I think we're just gonna... We're gonna tap that one. And that we're gonna play this. And I think we're just gonna play... Hangerback? So, Omnath, fetch land, effectively gaining them 8 if they need it this turn. Oh, they're just gonna go for 5 mana. Or Binding on my Patchwork, maybe. So they've made it to the Omnath portion. Maybe I should have played Ravager instead of Hangerback. But we'll see. Prismatic Ending on my One Ring. Yeah, that's okay. That happens. Prismatic Ending that. I can't... Yes, I can. So I can Zabaz onto this and give myself 2 Thopters. And then destroy this. There we go. That worked out. Okay, they need to have... I don't think they can have like Force of Vigor here. Another Ballista is great. Why don't we play... We could play Ballista. 1/1 Ravager. so they can't really interact with my patchwork. So I can make it quite big. They can force a vigor that. I think they're thinking if they should force a vigor my cauldron right now or not. And I think maybe I just play a 2/2 ballista. Can I kill them with Ink Moth? I'm just gonna play this one for 0. See if they're gonna act now, because I think they need to. If they are going to, or they can wait until I target the ballista. Okay. I think we're pretty much golden here. 8. 4 here is down to 5. This is 2/2, so take 2 off of here. 6. 6 counters on this. No, yeah. I think these are. I don't. Alright, so I think we won this one because they can't interact with. Oh, they're gonna. Okay, well, that's fine. Let them target their own Omnath. They're gonna try and gain 4. We're gonna remove 1 and see if they can do another Solitude. They can't. Okay, alright, good. I was thinking they had Solitude in hand, but didn't know if they were going to pitch it or not. And destroy my. They were probably considering killing my Ravager, but I think that I had enough counters and they couldn't target my patchwork whatsoever because they didn't have any mana up. So now on the draw. Have we lost a lot of game 1s? I feel like we have. Do I want Dismember against 4-color Omnath? They have prismatic endings. I think Dismember on their halflings is going to be better than Hangerback Walker. Yeah, I think so. One Ring showcasing that it's absolutely amazing. And we kept that hand with what, 4 lands, the One Ring? Yeah, this one is going to be a putback. 5 lands we can't keep. Again, we're going we're going down. Um, I think we're keeping this. We have to. We actually have to play Gemstone to have green mana, which is like kind of fine. We will keep this. We'll put back maybe the Haywire Might and get rid of Pick Your Poison. What are they? Are they gonna have like? I don't think they're gonna have Leyline. Not Blood Moon. So I want this Dismember to go turn 1 Dismember on their creature. This is going to get probably Leyline Binding or Prismatic Ending, but we haven't seen Binding yet, so let's just put back the Might. I can get it off of Saga, Gemstone, and put back put away the Pick Your Poison. Getting a Saga, drawing a Saga would be kind of awesome. All right. You can do it, opponent. I have faith in you. This is definitely a difficult matchup for Scales. Zabaz. I guess we'll. Do I just play turn 1 Cauldron? Or turn 1 Hangerback? They can just Prismatic Ending it, but like, it's kind of okay. Maybe threaten next turn, like, threaten getting to Patchwork would have been like the 2-drop to have, but if they get to Leyline Binding, this kind of just is what it is, but we'll see. Saga would be a good draw. Another Zabaz. I think we just play Zabaz with a way to like blow up our Hangerback. This turn, I mean, they can like. If they just binding it, then it'd probably just blow it up. We'll see. They just gonna tear something? Oh, fire this? Oh, fire this in me. And then they get to Prismatic Ending this. Kind of stinks, but I'll let it happen. I can, if I have to, I could like dismember my own Hangerback, but that seems kind of like not what I want to be doing. Teferi, like, oh no. I should have dismembered this to prevent this. Okay. Land. Okay, we got a land. Wait. I probably just Ink Moth kill this. Hold up. Maybe they protect it with. I just don't want to deal with Teferi. I think like the incremental value and not being able to like. They get incremental value with Teferi with me not being able to interact at instant speed. Well, they've got a land, they've got an extra. Okay, so we probably red. Are they just bolting that? Okay. Well, we're dismembering this Nissa on site. No questions asked. 2? Can I just like only pay 2 life? Is that worth it? 2/2. Yeah, I have 4 lands and I have 5 mana worth of stuff, so I think it's just like. Alright, well. I can't do anything right now. See what opponent's got. 5 mana Solitude, probably. Yeah. That's a good one. Ballista would be a good draw. That's like mediocre at best. I think it's just Animate Ink Moth. Pray that we can like infect them. Because if they get Omnath down, I mean, One Ring would be a tremendous draw. They have their own ring. Yeah, we need our own One Ring here really bad. One Ring Patchy is not really what the people asked for. They're getting a lot of value out of their One Ring. We need the One Ring Omnath, or One Ring. We need our own One Ring. We took out the Pithing Needle, I think, if I remember right. They don't have an Omnath yet. They probably have. Oh no, we still have our Needle in. Okay, well. See if they attack. They probably do. They want the. Can I pump this 2/3, 3/4? I mean, it's just, I think what we're doing this turn. Yeah, binding on that's like kind of okay. I mean, I guess they can't like. They can't binding profitably on my Ink Moth anyway, so maybe it was supposed to be just. I mean, maybe that prevented them binding my Cauldron. Ballista would be great. Okay, another Cauldron, kind of like not what we needed, but you know what, it is what it is. We're just going in for it, man. Yeah, I wondered if this was gonna be like, okay. Boseiju, Stomping Ground. Yeah. 5. Probably needed this Agatha's to be something other than, probably needed to be like Needle or, I don't know, just something else. It had to be something else. It couldn't just be Cauldron. We've already got one, and yep. We need like Ballista, kind of. I don't even know how we close this match right now. We'll just see what the top of our deck. I think Ballista gets us as close as could be. And they're just gonna play what? If they play like another Solitude, yeah, they're gonna 3-6. They're gonna close the game next match. This next Ren. Well, at least they can't. Right? You can't pick up a Seiju and Patchy. Does that save me for one turn? Not really. Um, I don't think so. I mean, it could in theory, right? I take 6-7 from Ren. Animate attack. And I just have to go. Yep. So they force my hand here. They just play Solitude and yeah, okay. Alright, GG's. I don't know if the Ravager would have. We're playing for the 4-1 here. I don't know if the Ravager would have saved, or we could have won with that. That would have been worth play sack. I mean, them having. Well, we were 3 points shy. We'll play first. This hand would be great with a green land, but it doesn't, so we're going to mulligan. This hand is fine. We're going to put back second Hangerback Walker. Stirring Saga would be good. Cauldron, next best probably. Hope I draw lands. What do we got? What have we got here? Verdant Catacombs Temple. Is this just another? Oh, is this Amelia? Yeah, Amelia combo. I haven't played against this yet. We'll see how this goes. I can't. So it's. I know it's this plus the Walker. Can't remember its name. I take 2. Hopefully you're on 1 land. Nope. So you have Amelia. Okay. I will kill that on site. Oh, Ward paid 3 life. I will pay all the life I need to, I think. So let's go like. What is it? Zabaz? Is it Zabaz? Cauldron? Ballista for 0? Probably. Or I could just make this a 2-2, a 3-3. So is that different than this? Plays a boss for 1. Put this under this 2. Yeah, I think I just make this a 3-3. I'll take 6. I think that's okay. Life getting a little bit low. Yeah, they had the Wild Growth Walker, so I get hit down to 10. I get to at least play Ravager plus Sabaz. Scales, top deck, please. Ooh, another Ravager. I'll take it. Don't have much to do this turn, other than like what I think is attack with Hangerback Walker and just pump it, keep their battlefield pretty clear. So they get to surveil. Okay. Do they have another? So I know they have to have Amelia plus Wild Growth in play and then trigger an Explorer. See what they got. Yep, so they're just courting for 3 to get grist. I'll see what they get first. Because don't they have to have a creature explore plus that thing? Oh, Skyclave. Okay. Skyclave, my Cauldron? What? Dude. Okay, I can't remember. If I just ping this, I think... I don't exactly remember how this works, but I think if I kill this, I get to keep my Cauldron, right? Or maybe I just don't get the token. I'm not sure, but I'm doing this either way. Okay, I just don't get the token. All right, that's my fault. I just didn't know how the interaction worked. All right. Opponent had to interact to stay alive, so hopefully they don't have the combo. Well, maybe they were just worried. You know, if I knew that interaction, I probably would have just, let it happen, got a 2-2, or no, let it happen, or maybe just killed Wild Growth Walker. They'd be at 8. Down to 5. Okay. Yeah, this is the one that just finds creatures. Okay. Look at the top 6. Reveal 2 creatures with mana value X, where X is the number of creatures that convoked. Yeah. So, Cenote Scout and Viscera Seer. Okay. Assemble the players. Gain 3 life. Okay. That's in the graveyard, so they have Viscera Seer in hand. Okay, let's see. Do I just like sack? Get 4 flyers? I think so. Right? Yeah, because I get another. I have exactly 7. Give me an artifact. Well, that's a great artifact to get, let me tell you. Let me tell you, folk. That's a great one to get. Let's put Ravager underneath our Cauldron. And give it to this one. Okay. We jam. Okay. Okay, that's one. Let's go. So we need to be able to interact with their creatures pretty readily. I don't have a sideboard for this matchup. They have that. I call it Ready Player One because I can't remember the name of it, but they're not a graveyard deck. They do have Cord, so I could bring in Cage. Well, the One Ring gonna be? They're not really. They're killing all my stuff, but then they have the Skyclave to Cord for, but Soulless Jailer. Pick your poison. I don't think there may be some merit to bringing in these cards. Let's see. They kind of have exile removal, I think. Maybe they have some Fatal Push. At least 1, maybe 2 Welding Jar. I don't know what Pithing Needle stops. If they have, like... Are they playing Aether Vial? Maybe they're playing Vial. I don't think we need Shadow Spear. It's not really a life race. Because they just, like, kill you out of nowhere. Trim of Stirrings and maybe 1 more Welding Jar. If their interaction is really just, like... if their interaction is mostly exile removal. Alright. On the play. Ugh. This hand is like not great. We're gonna mulligan. Just be disciplined in your mulligans. This hand is much better. What do we want to put back? Maybe just we're gonna go turn 1 Zabaz, a land. I really don't want to, but I think a land is probably the pick. We'll put Forest back, I guess. The rest of it allows us hopefully to maybe snowball if they have like mana dorks, and I hope we're on the draw, so maybe we'll draw a land. Okay. See what they want to do. So they get to surveil. Let's see, what do they play in turn 2? They're gonna play Amalia turn 2. Do I kill it? I can theoretically just like Oh, I can dismember it. Yeah, I definitely. Oh, scales, good draw. Scales into dismember this thing. Hopefully they don't. This is gonna be a lot of life, but you know what? Might be worth it. Oh, force of vigor. Yeah, I was thinking maybe they had that in their deck. Wasn't really reading that they had it, but you know what? Let's just draw land and continue our game, please. Samwise. Okay, whenever a non-token create a food, sacrifice 3 foods, return to Sork. Oh boy. So they have like cat combo as well. Sacrifice a food. This is not an infinite combo, I don't think. I need a land to just land. Ugh. I gotta hope they don't have the thing. Whatever the thing is. That's a good one. Okay, so they get to drain. I mean, I think I'm blocking either way, so. They can sacrifice the food and drain me if they want. They have no cards in hand. Oh, so when it goes to the graveyard, that's a combo. All right, I think we're dead. I think. We'll see. Do they have to have a creature? Probably. To trigger this, to then bring Amalia back to their hand. Skyclave, I think that's going to be game. Right? Alright. Game 3. Let's go. Pithing Needle is fine. I think Jailer shuts down the cat combo. Lantern deals with the cat. Kind of, no, because they could just sacrifice. They do maybe one welding jar. Take out stirrings. Do I really want Jailer? Like, I don't think we want that. I don't think we want Jailer. Do we want a jar for jar versus stirrings? I think we'll just hopefully play around what's it called? One lander on the play. So turn 1 drum, turn 2 this. All this can go badly. I think I just have to mulligan this hand. I think this hand can go sideways too quickly. This hand is fine. We'll put back a forest and just call it good. Let's see. Hopefully they can't lead on Vile. I don't even know if they're on Vile. Maybe they just like fatal push this halfling. Okay. Do I play my Saga into a Force of Vigor? I think we just do it. Do I attack? No. Oh, I gotta go unlock the door really quick. I'll be right back. Opponent, what are you gonna do to me? Let's see. I'll wait. Alright. Sorry about that. Oh, that's a good one. So we need. Oh, Ballista's a good draw. Play Pendelhaven. And do I just. I just attack with Ravager. They aren't blocking. And if they do, I can just... Yeah. I'll make a Saga token and I'll actually sacrifice the token plus that. I mean... Yeah. Okay. So if they do some shenanigans, hopefully it's on their turn. If they play Wildgrowth Walker, I probably have to just end the Amalia. Okay. So if they play an Explore creature, Cenote Scout. Make this a 2. Yep. Unfortunately, I have to sack my Ravager to itself. And take 6. Okay. Cord. Yike. Probably keep that one on top, I imagine. I'm gonna need like... oh, I could get Cage. They can't Cord. Cauldron. Holy shnikes, what a draw. I think we're just making a... Do I get Cage? So they can't... or do I make it so... Do I get Zabaz, Cauldron, Arcbound Worker, or I can get Ravager underneath the Cauldron, make this a 2/2. So it's a 2/2 with Cage up. Ooh, this is tough. I think it's Cage. Or do I get... Oh, they're on 2 lands, right? So I could take their mana away. Maybe that's what I do. So they go... They concord for 1. If I kill this, so I take Zabaz. Cauldron, pop Zabaz. This gets 1, 2, 3. That's up to a 3. I can kill this and still... Yeah, maybe it is that line. Oh yeah, I can make it a 4 because I can just sacrifice it. Sacrifice an artifact. Yes. Alright. Please don't have a land. Well, they drew the cord, so another Cenote Scout. Okay. Another cord? Or no, was that... Oh no, so they put it in the graveyard. So they shouldn't have a land, but they do have cord in hand. They can cord for 1. Seer. Okay. Yep. So... Make this a 2/2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kill this. Put this underneath. Or no, I gotta put the ballista underneath it for Ink Moth. I think I want to go kill this. See what they do. They need to scry for a land probably, right? I can make this a 4. Yeah. But I might like... I should probably just do the Pendelhaven. Pendelhaven. Or Nexus Pendelhaven. Ping this with this. Because I don't think I'm killing them with damage. I think I'm going to infect them. So see what they do with this. Okay. Well, they can't. Can they kill me this turn? They have. Let's see. Can they kill me this turn? That's the question. Look at the time. Anytime you cast a creature with power 2 or less from your library. Okay. I can't do anything. Oh, yay. 4-1. Okay. Good job, team. That was a hard fought match. It was a lot of fun. Um, Thank you for anybody who tuned in or is watching this on YouTube. I'll post it. And this was the list. I might change it up just a little bit, but it felt really, really clean. Our loss was to. What was that? I don't even remember at this point. It's been grindy over 2.5 hours. So y'all have a good day. Take care. And remember, have fun. Play hard. That's the motto here. And see you next time. Catch you later. Thank you.